this is what we're here for. We're going to do it. And that was it. You got everything ready together, and it was a gung-ho situation. Boy, we're going in there and just tear things up.
They got the green light during the early morning hours of June 6th.
The jump into Normandy was very, very peaceful for me. We were not where we were supposed to be, but I come down with virtually no weaponry, no ammunition, no firing right close to me. I could see it off in the distance. You could see tracers and stuff flying up, and we could hear a lot of it before we jumped. But I come down, landed in a field, and quickly stowed my chute out of the way, because they were white, and they showed up very well. Got my gun and everything, and then I decided, well, now I don't hear a sound, and it's time for me to move. So we had those little clickers that they call them, the little grasshopper things. Squeeze that a couple of times, no sound, nobody. So decided, well, I'm in the wrong field, and it was one of those fields, fairly small field with the big stone hedgerows. Mm-hmm. And so by laying down on the ground and looking around, I could see that there was a gate. And so I slowly got over to the gate and went through the gate and with the clicker. Right then, here is one of the guys right by the gate, one of my buddies. He said he was afraid to do the clicker. He was afraid to answer my click.
Swaney's outfit was scattered throughout the French countryside.
In the course of, I suppose, the next hour, pitch black, we gathered up nearly everyone that jumped in the plane that I was in. But we came across a lieutenant who I had never seen before. Now, where he came from, I don't know. But immediately the lieutenant took over the control of the group, and we were going to go. He had a map, so he could tell us where we were going. At least he said so. And I don't think he knew where we were going either, because we landed fairly close to the city or village of Carrington, of which we were 9 miles from where we were supposed to be.
The men fought their way to their objective.
So eventually it took us 2 days, but we got back with the company, but they had already made the objective and got it out of the way. But in the course of going in those 2 days, we did a whole raft of skirmishes. You would, well, for instance, we were going up a roadway, and here, with these darn hedgerows on both sides, and came to one with a gate. And so you stopped, and you made a run across, because there might be somebody in the field. And we all did that, made the run across there. And one of my best buddies, who was the last man, decided there's nobody in that field. He just walked across and they shot him. That was the first guy I seen die, was him. He wouldn't run across. He did. Hell, I don't have to run across. There's nobody there. And so he got shot. Said.